Hello. My name is Bob. In this video, we'll be covering the system configuration. There are 3 ways you can control the DVR. By front panel, remote controller and mouse. We'll be using the mouse for this video. From the live camera view screen, right-click on the mouse to display menu icon window. Marked number 1 is the configuration icon. All the DVR's settings are controlled here. Marked number 2 is the PTZ icon. To activate this icon, PTZ channel must be selected as full screen. Marked number 4 is the search playback icon. Marked number 5 is the multi-channel mode. It cycles through available split display modes. Marked number 7 and 8 toggles between the schedule and emergency record mode. Marked number 9 is the audio select icon. Turns on or off audio recording. Marked number 11 is the backup icon. Camera recordings can be backed up to USB thumb drive or CD/DVD drive. Marked number 14 is the error icon. Enter this window to view or clear system error. Marked number 16 is split mode change icon. DVR is controlled from the system configuration menu. If you have multiple DVRs and need to control each DVR with one remote control, you'll need to assign each DVRs with a unique ID. By default, all new DVRs are set to ID 0. To change, click on System icon, Information button, then Remicon ID button to bring up a new window. ID range can be from 00 to 99. From the remote controller. To control DVR with ID 01, press ID button. From the Remicon ID window, enter 01 and press OK. To change the language option, scroll mouse over to the language box. Click on the arrow to select language of your choice. Mouse sensitivity controls how fast the mouse will react to the mouse movement. Choose 1 for slow speed, and 3 to increased speed. F/W version displays the current system firmware version. Webcode is used by our DDNS server, remote monitoring system and CMS. MAC address is used by the router to keep track of the networking devices. In USA, NTSC is the only signal used. When you select Enable Daylight Saving Time feature, you'll be able to change start and end date settings. Next, we'll go over time and date settings. Click on the time and date button. Press arrows to change date format. In US, month/date/year is used. Hovering over the numbers will display arrows to change up or down. Once the time and date is set, press Apply button to take effect. If your DVR is connected to the internet, you can enable Time Server feature to automatically adjust to Time Server. Enter Time Server URL, then choose Sync Cycle to synchronize period. Select your geo time zone, then click Test button to check the connection status. Press Password button to change user security settings. User setting includes password, user ID, user group, and authority. Let's change the admin's password. First press Admin under User ID. Next click on the password box. Enter current password then the new password. Mark the authorized box in cameras. If you are installing a new hard drive, it needs to be formatted to work with this DVR. Click Disk Manager button. To start format, click on the Format box. Enter admin password. When it's done, press OK. By default, Overwrite is checked. Overwrite only when DVR is full. DVR will replace oldest recording with new data. Do not change unless you want the DVR to stop recording when it's full. By default, auto delete is set to 0 days, which means disable auto delete. Date can be set from 1 to 120 days. If this number is changed, system will delete all recording on set date. Say you enter 10. DVR will erase data every 10 days, so you'll only have 10 days of recording. If you have CD or DVD installed, there will be a check mark here. Time to time manufacturer releases new firmware to fix bugs or improve performances. Insert USB drive with new firmware file. Wait few seconds for the DVR to initialize just inserted USB drive. To upgrade firmware, press Upgrade button. Under File select Firmware File, then press Upgrade button. Do not turn system off while system is being upgraded. Under Button Setting, Beep on button press, and Auto Lock is controlled. Select to checkmark, allow beep when a button is pressed. Auto Key Lock is used to lock buttons after a given time. It asks the password for the important buttons. If you encounter a problem and unable to find a solution, try restoring to its original status. First try default setting. If problem doesn't go away, try factory setting. Factory setting will return all settings to its original default setting. To save system configuration settings, insert USB drive. Press Configuration button. Click on Backup button to write to the USB drive. This concludes this video, and thanks for watching.